You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AfterBuzz TV for Project Runway. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest Project Runway news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, it's AfterBuzz TV for Project Runway.
Oh, hello, and welcome to Project Runway. We
Guten Tag.
Season 9, Episode 4 is all about Nina. You better work. Oh, we got a lot of couple girls in the studio today. We have the superstar Christina is back.
Hello!
And for the record, she jazzed it up today and wore a tutu. I wish we had like full length cameras that could get a full shot. But she's working with a little bit more body than I ever knew, because she's always wearing black and stuff we can't see nothing.
Oh, we have
so I was like, all right, girl, get it. I don't know why she got a water gun and a billy club and whatnot, but
I'm prepared to wet a weave down. Some of these people from this episode, they need to get shot with a water gun.
All righty.
Just saying.
That's where it came from. And joining us this week for the first time is Isabel.
Hi. Hey, girl.
Welcome. So glad you could join us.
Thanks.
So happy to see you. We had a very exciting episode, but before we jump into episode, I have to bring this up because every week I bring up something random that I saw or heard or whatever. Last week it was Katy Perry concert.
She heard.
This week I got my new magazine in the mail, which I love. People, Style Watch. I still don't know how I ended up with a subscription to this shit. Lord have mercy for credit cards and Lomans or whoever. I don't know how I ended up with a subscription to this, but I love it. So I haven't figured out what credit card it's going to and this charge. So I just kind of keep it. But anyway, so I got my new one and I was really excited and I was flipping through and I thought it was funny because last week we had a huge discussion about one of the looks on the Stilt Walkers.
Oh, stop it.
Which was a blousey, like
Gorgeous.
teal color, like chiffon-y shirt and these wide, like tan pants. And I cracked up laughing because basically UK Style for French Connection at Sears developed the like regular man's version of the very look that we were like, I'm not sure.
It looks better in the advertisement, honestly.
I think it looks amazing right here.
Well,
I
like
would
cute
wear
little
it.
peppy.
No, I'm still wearing one.
I would wear this.
Oh, yeah, it's accessorized well.
It
also.
accessorized well. It looks very chic, and I think that
The
it's
puppy
amazing.
adds to it.
Yes.
Aren't they
Both of
cute?
them.
They're very cute.
babies.
I'm sure that's like not visible on camera for real, but I can't really reach this camera anyway. So, anywho, that was my 5 cents for the day. I just thought it was funny that we were just talking about this look and how it was kind of like we liked it, but we were kind of like, I don't know really, because they did some extra on the collar, but it was kind of nice to see that in the magazine. So.
It looks like it could make it in the real world from the advertisement.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I saw this and I was like, because this is when I rediscovered Sears, which I also think I talked about last week.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about Sears and
I was
Dillard's.
like,
And
I randomly went in there and discovered that they have like random people making clothes for them now, and they have some good stuff. I mean, obviously this week the Kardashians
People need
busted
work,
out their
honey.
That's what I was
line.
gonna say. Is
People
that how
need
you
work.
rediscover
Yeah.
Sears Kardashians?
Kardashians are back, but I discovered them before the Kardashians got there because I found this UK
Tell
Style
it.
by French Connection, and that's how I bought my dress for my birthday and all that story. But we already talked about that, so we won't go back anyway. But congratulations to the Kardashians. They got their lineup in there. I haven't been to see. Is it actually in the store now, or
Well,
is it just
it's
the
up
launch?
online, and I'm not a fan.
The dress is not
Not
online.
yet.
The only dress
Not
that I
yet.
liked. Did you see what they wore in the
Yes,
pictures?
I think the only one that
I
you're
like Courtney.
That's it. That's
Exactly.
It.
I
And
didn't,
I was
those
like,
were all their designs?
Yes.
Oh, I
well,
did
they
not
said,
even know,
but I
honey.
didn't even find Chloe's.
That's what they
I'm
were
a fan
saying.
of Chloe, and I was like,
I'm
where
a
is
Chloe
her-
lover.
But I'm not the big.
Where's-
I don't know. I wasn't
I just
feeling all
didn't-
the animal print.
I didn't see anything there, or mom's
No,
dress.
it wasn't there.
But Yeah, Courtney's was probably the best.
And in their ad that they did with Annie Leibovitz, where they're all laying on the floor and they're all wearing black, Courtney has on an awesome, like, I don't know if it's a dress or if it's a shirt and a skirt. Again, it was very similar to what she wore, and I want it. And I, like, as soon as I saw it, I clicked to, like, go to their pre-sale, so I get that, and it wasn't there. So I'm not
at 30%.
Courtney is doing it. I saw her in another magazine wearing this hot white dress.
She's
cute.
actually, visually, I think she's the cuter one.
cutest.
To
You
me.
know, a lot of people say that.
I think that Kim looks like a mannequin.
yes.
I think Kim would be more attractive if
Me
she
too.
was just
She's so pretty with
Let
no
it go.
makeup
She tries
on.
so, and it feel like she
She
tries
doesn't need
so
to.
hard, and I'm like, just chill. You are
You know?
pretty. Just be pretty.
Kick those
She's like
heels
got
up,
the makeup
girl.
on. She's always got to have on a
20%.
spandex dress.
She looks like
Getting married.
Pocahontas. She's beautiful with no makeup.
She should embrace that because she's still youthful and is pretty. But whatever. Anyway, we're not gonna talk about the Kardashians. Y'all can catch that on Sundays because this ain't the show for that. So let's talk about Project Runway.
Whoa.
So this week we have a challenge. And the challenge is to design something beautiful for Nina that she can wear in the office and then work it at the club at night.
Oh, Nina. What's my
Nina.
name?
So, I mean, I don't know where y'all want to start. They was in the workroom,
So much.
as usual.
She has so many freaking limitations. No color, no patterns, no this.
No club.
No.
I mean, do you really see Nina at the
No cow.
Event.
right.
The industry night.
Industry event. In the
Cocktails
evening.
after.
She's like, I don't like this. I don't like that. Oh, no.
But at least she knows what she does want.
That's
She's
true.
clear and direct.
I mean, she a grown-ass woman. She like 45 years old. She should know what she wants.
She
what
does have the
wears.
resume to back up that opinion, so you know.
I'm not mad. But they all have to come into the like private room and show their sketches to this lady.
Oh my gosh, the consultation.
Comical. It was a little comical. I didn't take any notes, but I do have some few recollects on that. First of all, now I understand that she appreciated Kimberly. I say Kimberly the black girl. Is that inappropriate?
No.
Whatever.
I don't know,
Okay.
it's coming from you.
That's
She's a cute
how
black
I
girl.
remember her, the black girl. Okay, so the black chick comes in there and she has her sketch all like, oh, I'm gonna do a dress. It's gonna be great.
She's
Can
like,
you do
yeah.
pants. I really like your pants.
Yeah, she's like, no, basically you're doing pants today, okay?
Yeah,
You
I
want to
don't think
win
she
or
asked.
do you?
Do pants. So she comes out and she's like, well, she liked it. No, boo, she didn't. She wants you to do pants,
Oh.
which is not a bad thing. So she does pants. Then we have, who else had a high point? Cecilia.
Oh my gosh, she
High
was so
point.
nervous.
She was very nervous. And Cecilia,
Her designs are dated.
it was very 80s. Very 80s. Very
It was very
Joan Crawford on.
well.
like-
The 80s were great.
Joan Crawford. What's her
I
name?
don't know what she was doing.
But it always baffles me that these designers never look like they even know how to dress themselves.
Well,
so I'm always
like
sometimes there's a
Becky.
few of them that
I'm like, Becky, what are you doing, girl?
I don't expect them to dress like well.
feel
I
like-
expect them to have some sort of style.
I
Like,
mean, I feel like a
knowledge.
small piece, anything that can make a difference,
Yeah.
you know. But here you see Cecilia, and you're just like, from face,
she looked like
from
olive
hair.
oil.
Like, honey,
from
we don't
Popeye.
expect you to wear a tutu every day because not everybody looks good in one.
Not everybody can wear
but-
tutu and booty shorts.
Okay, not wrong with it.
It's Christina because I can't.
If
Y'all
it's
be
a
crying.
Tuesday and I'm feeling good about myself, boom, done.
Tutu. But I wish, I know, I understand that like her face is her face, and there's nothing we can do about that.
Oh, that's her walking
in a
face.
mean-
She's not frustrated. She's just walking.
but that's her face. Like that's
Her
just
chill face.
She always looks down,
Oh,
but that's not her fault.
I
But
think
that's
she
why
just
she
has
should like
a-
do her hair or like put a bow
a
in
loud
it.
expression,
Something.
perhaps. Express
some help.
yourself.
And I think they sell that glue too, or that tape.
are ridiculous.
I was just trying to help the girl out.
What?
Some of us
She's
don't
trying
have
to give
money.
her an eyelid.
Some of us don't have money, and you can just buy the tape, and it will.
The tape
lift
doesn't always
your
work, from what I hear.
Oh, what?
It's what Asians use to like give themselves the eyelid.
Yeah, I don't want to say who used it, but I'm just saying.
Oh, I think it's pretty. I didn't even realize.
They
That's
get
what's-
to give
what's
themselves a
happening.
normal eyelid, or not normal, a Western or other people's non-Asian eyelid. They put the tape under.
It's
the
very
whatever.
west of you, Courtney.
Whatever. I don't know.
They can just, you know.
What it do?
I mean, they
do
told
it
me
well.
to put paint on my nose to make it look narrower. So we all got something.
What? You
We
have a
all got
perfect
something.
nose.
Shine,
I think
shine.
my nose is fine. Some days.
Just let a girl shine.
But if I want to contour it like Kim does, She does it too much.
Yeah.
Kim would never.
She never had
She would
surgery,
never.
okay? She never had a nose.
Stop it.
She never had. Well, maybe she
Oh,
did.
okay. I was like, wait, girl, wait.
I mean,
Well, she's always said she's
'Cause I
never had
didn't-
anything done.
She said
I didn't know that until recently. I was
Yeah,
like, wait.
she said
wait,
she didn't
what?
have anything done.
but that's a little too much.
But her face literally looks like a mannequin.
Oh, we probably just buying
B-E-A,
the cheap stuff
U-T.
because her nose looks like a new one.
Flawless.
Because she
just
had
like
a little bit of a
Chris's.
chunker.
Just
Yes.
like Chris's.
So, anyhow. Are we talking about Chris, her
here
mama?
we
Because
go.
Chris, her husband, or future husband.
Oh, I was talking about Chris, her
He
mama.
looked like the Brown Frankenstein. But
Yeah,
we're going
I'm
to
like,
talk
what
about the Kardashians.
I'm sorry. She was the guest
Kardashians.
last week. And
She
she's
was
on the
guest last
brain.
week, so she's in our brains.
That's why it's still there.
All right, so nonetheless, they were up in the workroom working. I don't really find anything else interesting about when they were talking to Nina. They just kind of talked to her, and for the most part, she told everybody, "No, how about you do this, or how about you do that?"
She did tell Tim Gunn, she's like, don't let it be boring, and don't let me see a gray runway.
I mean, didn't she say
No
her color is gray?
No, yes. No
So how she
color.
gonna
She
tell
said
them
that
not
she
to have a gray runway?
doesn't. She doesn't like colors like how I don't like colors, like brown, black, white, gray, charcoal. But everybody seemed to go
You
the
got a
gray
blue bow
route.
in your head.
I switched it up today for you, boo. I'm up for the challenge.
I think all that crap about I don't like color is bullshit unless you have the right
You
outfit.
tried it. Right.
And try it.
I think when she says I don't like color, she's referring to the fact that she likes pigments, I guess. Some people argue that black isn't a color, and I think those people are silly.
I mean, black is a color. It comes in shades and whatnot. I'm black and I'm colored.
Hey, gorgeous,
Doesn't that
darling,
count? Doesn't that
gorgeous.
count? Anyway, so they're in the workroom. We had a little sweet moment with what's his name, Anthony, talking to his boo boo on the computer. Oh, I miss you, honey, and I want to see
Steal
you
my
whenever part, and now
heart.
we can get married because we're gay and we can get married in New York.
And we'll have bajillions of dollars, and my career will be set up.
And we're gonna adopt an Asian baby and Minnie Mouse Disney.
Yay!
Asian
Happy
baby.
ending.
Sweet, but he's cute. I like him.
So hot.
Not so much. Right.
Well,
Not
I was kind
so
of bored,
much.
but somebody has to be.
Somebody's
got to
hold it down. Exactly.
So whatever. They are in love and they were happy and they got to see each other. Speaking of workroom, that was a nice save for Anya. I thought she was about to go towards disaster when she decided to dye her
yes.
garments. Because the dyeing thing, especially when you dye in a color that already exists and is already a very exaggerated color like mustard, but she went for it. She did good.
Success and nothing less.
Success and nothing less. So let's move on to the runway. So workroom was fairly
Anthony
boring.
and Becky chose the same color, and I thought that fabric was awesome if they used it correctly, because they
didn't.
both sucked.
I
Sorry.
agree. I
Oops.
think they both did a.
Sorry, I'm not sorry.
Okay, so we're talking about the runway now.
Right.
And we have new
Runway.
judges. They added for guest judges this week Kerry Washington, the lovely actress, and Joanna Coles, who is something over at Marie Claire magazine.
Editor-in-chief.
All I know is that at Marie Claire magazine, that same woman basically told Audrina Patridge, "Boo, you boring as hell."
Oh!
I was
but
like,
she-
"Woo! Thank you, Jesus! I am so tired of this heifer getting all
You're like,
this
my work here is done.
I was like, "Thank you." This random Audrina had a reality show for like 5 minutes,
Uh-huh.
and I watched like
I
the
didn't watch
third
that.
episode. And she was like supposed to get trying to get a layout where she kind of
She's trying to be a
puts
Whitney.
together fashion
She ain't no
basically
Whitney.
for a layout. And she goes to talk to this lady, Joanna Coles, and she was like, so they gave her a test, like, okay, here's the beautiful, like, what do you call it, the closet that they all have at those magazines to like go and pick out pieces. She's like, put together like 3 looks for me.
Oh,
She
snap.
puts together some like
the biggest
I
bro
mean, it wasn't
thing you've
anything
ever seen.
bad, but it was like California girl, like on the beach, like anybody could have done that. And the girl goes, I'm sorry, I think you kind of, it's kind of boring, and you're not.
It's
really,
played out.
You're not giving me any fashion. Like I don't know where you came from or what you're doing, but it's not working for me. And I was like,
Wish.
just because you got fake boobies and you're really skinny doesn't mean you're talented.
Well, I just think a lot of people do that look here,
Yeah.
and they do it every single day comfortably, and that's
Yeah.
okay for them.
It works.
It's okay for
But
them.
that's not fashion.
Her.
She got called out on it. So anyway, that was my introduction to Joanna Coles. So I was
Joanna.
happy to see her
Again.
on this episode again. Anyway, okay, so let's go down the runway. Let's actually go in order down the runway
Got
this
it.
time because I think we have a lot to say about all the looks this week.
Sure do.
Okay, so let's start out with Jersey Josh. He sent down the orange, gray, color blocked, sort of mod looking dress.
Love the
You
front. It
seemed
looked like an
excited.
apron. Hate the panels in the back. Hated the panels in the back, but it looked hot from the front.
I will have to say that I think that I was surprised that his taste seemed a little bit more refined this time.
It was brushed off. It was nice and polished.
But I was snoozing.
All I had to say about
We
that
can
was
do better.
the sleeves to me were bothering me. They just looked like he was running out of time and he just ran out and that was it. It's like, oh shoot, I can't finish it.
He was snoozy.
It was really,
Girl, you know he had his like heels kicked up on the runway, like, oh, this is my
It was
best work I've ever
fabulous
put
with
out.
my perfectly sculpted eyebrows. Anyway, it was boring.
sure
I
are.
feel like I've seen it before and it wasn't that interesting.
Oh, snap.
Bert. Let's have a conversation.
Let's do it.
You made one good dress 3 weeks ago.
What else you got? What you got?
Can we have something else besides your bitter ass, I need a drink attitude?
Poor
And I'm not trying to
fuck.
call him.
And he's a
because I
little
know he's an
queenie and
alcoholic.
bitchy. And there's nothing.
He is queenie and
There's
bitchy.
nothing wrong with queens, but he is like.
And he's one of those people, like, alcoholism is really bad, but sometimes those people, in his case, I just want to give him a drink because maybe it will relax him a
lighten
little
you
bit.
up
Lighten
just
you
a
up.
bit,
Maybe
but-
you need a drink. Maybe you should get like an IV that gives you limited amount of drink.
Hey,
also,
hook it
he wants to
up.
be an angry one. So maybe that's why he stays away.
Well, him and Julie did get along really well last week. It was I mean,
He was with Victor last week making that brocade hot mess of a big.
just in the workroom. He was like,
chatting it
we
up.
should switch genders. I'm like, maybe you should.
Maybe that's what's wrong. He wants to be a lady.
Girl.
Maybe there's nothing wrong with that. He just hasn't
He
confronted
just hasn't
his
accepted it.
issues
I mean,
yet.
if you accept it, then you're all good. But if you're gonna be bitter about it
You're all
and
frustrated.
bidding people your bitterness, then
Come on now.
Bert, we were trying to be your fan like in the first episode.
No,
and
I'm
now
no longer Bert's fan.
I've been off his team since last week.
That thing needed some
He's a jerk
sleeves.
face.
It's like
It was boring. It was.
Yeah.
I'd put boring black. Like I don't even know.
Well,
boring
it was
from the
very-
90s. It could have been big.
It was
Like
very
not now.
corporate
She said it
America.
could have been big.
Very corporate America.
It looked like something out of 90210, the original. If you don't know what the original
Ooh,
90210 is,
once they grew up and like got apartments on the beach,
Yes.
and they
Like,
started
where-
working, and they wore
Yes.
clunky heels.
and they no longer went to the Peach Pit. They went to
I
That
stopped
little
watching
club.
it at that point.
You were over it.
Once Brenda left, it was kind of like
oh, well, Brenda came back.
I only watched it for like one season.
Brenda came back. Anybody could come back.
But I remember Kelly had that like pixie haircut, and they used to wear the really dark lipstick. The 90s were awesome.
Speaking of
And
coming
the flower
back,
dresses.
Anya,
Always that red flower dress. Don't remember that.
All right. So next down the runway was Olivier. Why do you keep calling him Oliver? His name is spelled with an extra I.
oh, he looks like an Ollie to me.
Oh, I wrote Oliver.
Me
Because
too.
everybody calls him Oliver, but it's spelled Olivier. That's Olivier.
Well, he better get used to it because if he wins, his name will be changed.
Well, he calls himself Oliver too.
So let's just change it for him.
But he had gray trousers and like a white
We're really doing him a
jacket.
favor.
I kind of thought it was kind of nice.
I thought it was hot.
Yeah,
I loved
I was
everything
feeling
about it.
If I were skinny.
And I loved how the trousers like came up a little bit on the top, but they didn't come up enough to be like Hammerman pants.
Yeah, I like high waists.
It's definitely
Cover
what's
up my
out
pooch.
there. I don't know if Nina will wear this,
I
but
don't
I
think so.
love the pattern.
Especially the
and I
color
love
pattern.
Maybe
I
Nina would have
just
worn it when
wrote,
she was like 18, 19.
Maybe she's a little
Yeah.
bit younger.
Yeah.
Because it was very
Definitely
like in
not.
the light gray. Like I don't
Yes,
think she could have
I
pulled that
don't-
off.
Yeah, no.
All right. So then we had Anthony. He was one with the printed fabric.
Boring.
What was that? It was like a vest with a belt and then a skirt that was ugly.
I'm like,
and
honey, that's all you got?
let's
really?
cross him off and move on. I'm
No,
very
show
disappointed
did.
by
I
him
just
because
wrote
he's in my
Show
it
did.
works. Don't know what to say. Yeah.
And Becky?
Becky Boo.
I
Becky Boo.
just wrote a question mark because she didn't get anything across to me. I'm like, what are
She
you
never
doing?
gets anything across.
Like, she looks like she would wear that. You know what I
With
mean?
those ugly
Like, she's
earrings.
that kind of designer. Like, it's an awkward, weird style that nobody else would wear except for her.
Well, I
'Cause
thought
it doesn't make sense.
compared to they both had the same
fabric, yeah.
fabric. I liked hers.
I actually
better.
think she did better than him.
I question that also.
Which pissed me off because Anthony is one of my favorites.
I think he was cleaner, and I think she. I mean,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
this
say that
was
she did it well,
definitely
but she
not
did it a little
Nina.
better.
Her
I think she
skirt
gave
was
herself
ugly.
hips. It's like she gave the skirt hips.
It was
It was
weird.
yeah.
She was
That's
trying to
messed
do
up.
that textured thing, but yeah.
I've been wanting Becky
She'll be out
gone
soon.
since the first episode, so
But
I'm
judging,
scribbling her off.
getting
right
a little
now.
bit ahead, like judging from the previews, I don't think we'll have to learn, or excuse me, like worry about her or learn much more about her for
Yeah, she should definitely be
much
gone
longer.
very soon.
Yay!
All right. So then next we had Kimberly working us with the gold top and the blue pants.
Hot
Love.
and futuristic.
I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4 checks. Like, love.
She definitely got a heart.
I loved it. All right, Cecilia. Let's not even talk about it. Move on.
unflattering.
It was very. Listen, look at her face, and that was what her outfit was like.
Busted.
But see, again, maybe if her eyes were opened, it would have helped her a little. She couldn't see the color.
Stop it.
I feel like
she's colorblind. She can't help it.
Some people, like, if you're in a bad mood and, like, you're in the middle of work, you're going to show that in your work. Maybe that's why she put a busted-ass outfit out.
And she was the one stressed out at Mood. Like, when everybody else was done, she was like, I can't find any purples because I can't afford what I want.
Gave up.
And
we don't
poor.
like quitters.
She's poor. They all have the same amount of money. Ridiculous. Boo, Cecilia, cross you off.
She's not creative.
Not
you
at
could be
all.
but you could be creative.
She was not creative.
She was not.
She was not. Okay, so Anya worked it with her jumpsuit. Hot dip in the back.
Dude, loved it.
My aspirations for a good skinny jumpsuit. One day when these thighs are gone.
Girl,
Lord,
work it out with the
like,
thighs.
I mean, I work out a wide
your
leg one, which is
Beyonce
what I wore
on.
2 weeks ago, but you do not want to see me in that. And
Get
you'll
your
be like,
Beyonce on, girl.
no, I'm not Beyonce. Okay, Beyonce's got hips and booty. She and some thicker thighs, but she don't have my thighs. So I accept who I am. And y'all don't want to see me in a skinny leg jumpsuit. But it's hot.
Yes, I do.
It is hot.
That's your challenge for next week.
See, first of all, let me tell you something right. Okay, so H&M had a very similar, like, sort of cropped and fitted at the bottom and a little bit straight leg. So I was like, I looked at it. And see, when I look at stuff, for the most part, I'm fairly narrow up top compared to down here. So I'm like, okay, that might work. That might work. And you, like, go up a size and see if you can pull it off. If you can get your pants past your knees, it's not a good thing.
Okay, I was like, no, this is
not
working.
a good thing.
It's working.
And there ain't no stretch in it, okay? Because it was like silky, and I was like, oh my God, this would be so amazing with like a tight gold belt and like some jewelry. No.
Girl, been
all
there.
Bad. It was silk, and it was all bad. And I tried, and when I finally did get it up, I kind of ripped the back, trying to zip it, and it was all bad.
Send back.
But I had dreams that it was going to work this year.
Girl,
just like I
do
have
it.
dreams every year that I'll be able to wear shorts, and it still hasn't really occurred.
I'm not a shorts wearer myself.
I can't wear
I
shorts.
heard
Girl,
that.
you're not on boom boom shorts right now. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but I'm wearing opaque
I
tights.
wear a tutu.
I'm wearing a tutu over it with opaque tights, baby.
Oh, well, I'm not even able to venture there yet without scaring myself.
You sure could. You sure could. I'm designing it
You
for
would
you.
see it and you would be like, Courtney, you right, girl. Go ahead.
I'm designing it for you
Don't put that
tonight.
skirt on. It's okay.
Getting the sewing machine
okay,
out.
you get to sewing. That's your task for next week because we have a challenge coming up. All right, so Anya made a great jumpsuit. She dyed it. It was cool. She styled it up with a belt.
It was,
It was
cute, but it was definitely not
beautiful.
Nina.
I
So
agree. I think it was too
kinda
young
like-
for Nina. Like, I loved it.
It was like in the club, Kevin.
Yeah,
Nina's
yeah.
not in the
and
club.
I was surprised that they
back.
were like, "Oh my God, you could
Yeah.
totally,
Oh
you
my
would totally
God.
wear this." I was like, "For real? No, I don't see her wearing
she
that at all."
could, like, maybe she might.
Like 15
Maybe.
years ago, maybe,
Yeah.
but no.
That back, though, you were so right. It was
It was
beautiful.
racy and beautiful and sexy and ooh, I want a sexy back.
I want one.
I feel like I want to turn around.
Like, we're going to do the show like
I just
this.
didn't show
though.
that. Just look at my back. All right, so then we have Natalie Portman,
Oh, wait.
the ugly
that the-
version. That's what we call
Oh,
her.
the sadder version,
Danielle.
too.
Yes.
With her whack ass. Can somebody tell her to brush her hair? Brush it and then braid it.
She's like, stop it, I'm trying to be indie.
Yeah, it's like the whole sexy
looks like-
look.
no.
I just got out of bed.
It looks
She's like,
like,
"Look,
when
guys, I'm
I was
tripping."
9 and my mama braided my hair before I went to sleep. I went to sleep and I woke up and all that was out there and the braid was all raggedy on the side. Not cute.
But that's
And then your mama gets up and brushes your hair again and rebraids that shit before you leave the house.
Okay.
Question mark. Anyway, she had a green shirt and some pants.
She's like, we don't have time for fashion. What do you think this is?
I saw that in Old Navy today.
Stop it.
Bad plan, boo.
Dude, Merry Christmas.
Maybe
It
at
was on sale
least
for
give her
$12.
JCPenney.
No, it was in Old Navy today for $12.
Merry Christmas.
They had all their button-down
God
shirts for
bless
$12.50
us.
today.
Everyone.
Yeah, that was definitely. I don't even think that belongs in corporate America. Like you can't even wear that.
I
No.
think that belongs on a farm. But I was tripping because what's her face? Joanna Coles was like, I feel like somebody like that was cooking dinner for their children.
With the
and
cleaners hanging
curating
out.
things. No offense.
Dusty.
Granted, it looked janky, but it was still chiffon. Who the hell cooks for their kids in chiffon? Like, are you kidding? That's the
Girl.
blouse you come home and take off and hang up because that's your good
because
stuff.
that's it.
Not up in this house.
I'm like, Joanna, can you adopt me? I need
Yeah.
to live where you live.
Okay.
Okay. So then we had Julie.
I liked it. I put a heart by it initially.
Did not like it.
The first time I saw it walk down, I thought it was good because I liked the colors. But then when I looked at it up close, it kind of looked sloppy, unpolished.
She glued the sleeves on.
I
It
know.
was just bad execution.
It's not the first time we've seen gluing in Project Runway.
It looked janky. Like
a little
she couldn't even
janked
pull it
up.
off.
A little janked up.
I think she went for a mod look, and that's what Julie, I think, would wear. Like,
yes.
That's what she found mod.
She's trying to put together the
Dope step
outdoors.
club.
But it had no shape. If it had been like a swing coat, and then maybe a weird collar, the collar was asymmetrical.
It was a fabric though too. It was so like
it was heavy.
Already.
It was heavy.
I mean,
adjusted.
and who works in that all day
And
then
goes to the club
wears
at
it
night.
Yeah, no.
Julie.
And I love Joanna Cole. She said maybe it's something
The Pine Tree
new,
Club?
like a drought.
Drought. Yeah, but she did not mean
The
that
drought.
nicely. She was like, maybe it's something new.
It's a drought.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
definitely not working.
So then we had Bryce in a black and gray jacked him. I can't even read my handwriting. Not
Yeah,
memorable.
he had like a good idea.
Oh, he had that dress that was just
But
a little
that
shorty
nasty hem on the
with
gray and
stripe
black.
down the front.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
and the
right,
hem was all
right,
jank.
right. No.
I saw that
Next.
in Target yesterday.
And it looked better
Garbage.
at Target, honey.
Garbage. All right, so then we had Laura.
Thank God Almighty we're talking about her.
I was ready. Okay, go.
Okay, because the only person who would wear that is Laura, and it looks straight up out of Legally Blonde, like something only blonde people
Only
from
blonde
California
What did you think?
might
Isabel?
wear.
I
hated it.
Just wrote
She was
nice
like, I don't even remember it.
No, I wrote nice color. Nice.
I wrote, it looks like a holiday party dress. Like
It
that you would go
does.
find to wear to your holiday party. Hot garbage, Laura, you are
Busted down.
a weak link. Not the weakest. And then we have Victor. He just knew he was winning.
Worked.
He was like, oh, I got this.
He put his Sunday best on.
He was like, he's the only one that actually,
He has
he
some
and Anya
class.
actually, they are the ones that actually like sort of give me some sense that they
Something.
have some sense of style of their own. Like I may not agree with it or think it's amazing, but they at
Right.
least, display that they got something going on.
And I have a
for
feeling
themselves.
Nina would have picked this, but it was kind of like, well, I can't pick a black dress.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, oh, I was
Especially when she was like,
yeah.
Kim, you're going to
But
make
you
me some
saw
pants.
her. She's like staring at it like, that's so me.
She thought
know?
it was great, but do
That's
you?
me.
But do you see her in that? I felt
I
like it
think
looked
so.
a little short and a little youthful to her, for her.
I think it was.
Like I feel like it would be her like 26-year-old assistant who's trying to like do it up and move it up. Like I don't see it being on 45 Nina.
Well, that is a comment that the judges made. It's very now. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
what's happening next millennium.
I mean, I want it.
So, I mean, I would definitely
Yeah,
work
I want
that.
it.
I don't think I would.
He made
I
Mama
want
proud. I was
'Cause
happy.
I would look like a large person.
He was my favorite when I saw that dress. I was like,
See, I would actually wear the one that won
yeah,
Kimberly.
I'd wear that one
because that's
too.
body
though, honey.
conscious for curves.
Honey,
It'll be fitted.
I
and then
love the
wide leg
high-waisted.
pants. That would be amazing.
Love the high waisted, but 5'1" is not meant for high
Kimberly, I'm gonna
waisted.
find you, girl. That is for me.
the
I should have been
sign
in that.
Okay.
Well, so Kimberly obviously won, and womp womp womp. Julie took her ass home. And,
Sorry.
I was actually surprised because I thought the Cecilia hot garbage was gonna go home because that was like nothing. That dress was nothing.
And she doesn't want to be there, but they
It was a
probably
tough
need her for some
decision.
drama.
Maybe,
She's probably needed for some drama.
It
or
was
maybe it was just because hers was sewn and the other chicks was glued together.
and their track records are fairly different.
And they wanted to break up the love affair before it
Oh,
got there.
Yeah, they
yes.
did.
We're
They're
going to
like,
break this up and see how they work apart.
We're only ready for gays. We're not ready for lesbians.
oh.
I'm just saying, that's pretty much.
No badge, no badge. No badge. And on that note, we're gonna go to commercial.
Nice. Perfect, darling.
Want to find out what the AfterBuzz is about?
Janice is a drama queen.
This is the divide that is going to carry the series.
Give us a call. 424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
It's television, and they want it to be as dramatic as possible.
I mean, it's Shakespearean.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Find out why AfterBuzz TV is the #1 source for after-show content.
Now, in the eyes of Jimmy, Nucky is a villain.
424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
I mean, who would you guys rather hear that from? Your husband or your best friend?
The wig will come out.
When the TV show is over, Get your AfterBuzz on.
You and who?
So we're back. And I have fruit in my teeth for my sangria.
You're good, girl. You're
okay.
good.
So, our special segment, as usual, is the Hot Chick of the Week. And the Hot Chicks of the Week are moms to be, because apparently every hoe up in Hollywood is pregnant this summer.
Right.
And
Heard
busting
that.
babies like it ain't nobody's
Baby
business.
Bowman.
So we figured we would sort of look at some Pregos ladies fashion this
Let's
week.
do it together.
And I want to start with, oh, damn. I don't get to pick the order. This is supposed to be my finale.
Dude, is she pregnant again?
No. See, that's why he messing me up right now. Jesse, we're going to have to come back to that.
Yes, let's start.
Can we start with the
wait.
January Jones picture? And this is the what not to do picture for me. Because she looks boring as hell, and I don't know where she got that shirt from.
And she doesn't match.
But what I am saying is that the one thing she got going is that red is all in for fall. Like red everything. So
A bag is hot by itself.
How many
hot bag.
months is she now?
I
is she at the
think
end?
this is
Like
actually an
one?
older picture, but she's like getting close to the end.
Because I feel like, you know, when you're at the end, you're just like, whatever, just cover me.
Maybe, but I don't know. That
cover me.
was a little too just cover me. Because she's little anyway.
Yeah, she is.
And
That's
she
why I
could
wanted
have,
to
that's
know
just an
how far.
ugly shirt to me. But I picked it because of the red bag. And I would not, I mean, at the end, try to be as cute as you can, I guess. Especially when you ain't got no baby.
Hold on
daddy,
for
'cause you
cuteness.
cheated on somebody, like, you know, at least keep your hot going.
I feel like she wore the shirt because it's very bland. So she would, and then the red bag is to take your attention off of her.
So you'll stop remembering that she's actually a harlot that slept with somebody's husband? Okay.
And just look at the red bag.
Okay, you can win by that. Because I'm
Slept
looking at
with
the red
somebody's
bag and I
husband,
want
that's not even nice.
Yeah, she had a boyfriend. She slept with somebody's husband on the X-Men movie and then ended up pregnant with his baby, and his wife was upset, and it's a
And
bot.
he's like, I'm staying with white.
Dang, that's
It's
some
a hot
tiger
mess.
shit.
Yeah, but
Honestly.
nonetheless, the bag is hot and I kind of want it. So that was why I picked this picture. So then next we're going to go to Kate. And I just think she's the prettiest little blonde sort of California girl ever. And she seems so normal and sweet. And I love that her mom is still like hot and flowy and vibrant. And I feel like she just always looks vibrant. And I know this is red carpet, so obviously they're like super done up.
Right.
But she just looks healthy and about it.
Doesn't
Love
that
it.
yellow dress look like the pregnancy version of what she wore in How to Lose a Guy? And
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's so true. And I love that when she walks out on those stairs. That dress is awesome.
It's like she didn't even try.
She's just cute.
She's like Bonnie from Family Guy. She is always pregnant.
She's
also,
not, like, if you look at her face, like, typically, like, pretty-wise, it's not a typical pretty face in terms of Caucasian beauty, because she's a little bit flatter in the face, a little bit wider in the jaw, but I think she's, like, gorgeous little lovely lady.
Yes, she is.
So then we have Isabel's favorite person in the whole wide world, Jessica
I'm
Alba.
Oh, Albertson.
I actually got excited.
I love that dress.
And you picked this because we hate it.
No, I picked it because I actually like the dress.
I love that dress.
This is her trying to show her culture.
I actually appreciate her
What
fashion
culture?
as a pregnant lady.
What culture?
Jessica, don't call me Latina.
She's the don't want to be Latina chick.
Oh, I mean, she's white though.
She's
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oops. Well, I mean,
See
it's
how
good.
she tricked you?
It's good to have a
Well,
little flavor
hey,
in you. Just be
She wants
thankful.
to pass. Let her pass. That's what she's doing. She has white skin privilege, so let her do it. I
Good.
ain't mad.
I would love to have a
I
little
like the dress
flavor in
though.
me.
Like I would wear that non-pregnant.
That is beautiful.
I just think it's colorful and pretty and vibrant, and she looks vibrant pregnant too.
Yeah.
I didn't love like some of her red carpet stuff because she has these ruffles going on that I wasn't feeling, but
Ooh,
I feel like she at least continues to try even when she is pregnant, and I feel like
You
part of that-
better. You a
I mean,
star.
I ain't been pregnant, so I mean I don't know.
Me
maybe
either,
we'll
girl.
talk about it, but
No, you already bagged on my shirt. I wore that shirt in pink for my baby shower.
what are you talking about? I didn't bag
And you
on
had
it.
me
I
picked it
out.
at Sears.
I made you wear
Yeah,
pink
that's
because you wanted to wear black.
That's because you were over. You're like, whatever.
No,
you're taking
it's
this.
because it was pink, and I
It
said
was-
you will
she
not wear black
literally
to your baby
walked-
shower. Who wears black to their baby
And
shower?
may I add, it wasn't even a pregnancy shirt. It was just like a big people shirt.
It was
and you
pretty.
just walk and you're
kidding. I
like,
don't
And it
want
looks
children.
vibrant in all
You're
your
getting this.
pictures, and you look like
You're
you're the
getting
center of
this.
attention. I know what I'm doing. And that's
look,
how
I
she
got a big
knows,
bow.
like colorful and pretty, and she looks good.
It's like, hi, I'm Jessica Alba. I might be pregnant, but I am working it out.
And she just had another little girl like last week. So her little daughter Honor has a new sister,
Oh, it was
like
born.
Haven or Heifer. Oh,
Oh, snap.
I'm just playing, y'all.
That's awesome.
I think it's Haven though. I don't remember.
Cute.
Something like that. Anyway, okay, so the next one is our beloved Victoria Beckham.
Oh,
that's my favorite.
By the way, it's really hard to find pictures of her pregnant because
she's like, we will not.
She
be
don't look
this.
pregnant ever. Like seriously, I had no idea she was
pregnant right here.
And she is. She delivered a baby.
You gained some weight. That's it.
She delivered a baby. About 4 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago now, and this is. I think this was June, so she was well into her pregnancy.
Stop it.
But I think that dress is kind of amazing.
Love her.
She likes to hide her belly bump. She don't like to show it off.
Girl.
So I think that was very
I mean, let me eat a double cheeseburger
with the nice big bird.
I want to hide it too.
She's got the nice big purse in the neutral color, and I'm feeling it.
Oh my gosh, Beckham.
But she's kind of scary that she didn't gain any weight.
Anything. Do you even think she was preggo?
That's what I wonder. Were you really pregnant? Because come on
adopted.
Now. After 4 kids, you're gonna gain some weight, and how do you?
She's a beautiful pregnant lady. I saw her at the wedding.
I don't understand why she just wouldn't. I don't know. I can't judge because I haven't been pregnant. So you know how they get. They be like, you ain't been through it, so you don't know what it's like.
She's beautiful at the royal
embrace
wedding.
It. I eat.
You know,
time you can and not be judged for it.
That's right.
Well, anyway,
like cupcakes.
So the finale that Jesse already showed us. The reason I put Heidi on here, obviously, is because it's Project Runway. She's been, almost 2 years solid without being pregnant, which was the first time in 6 years.
That's a record.
So good for her. But
Sally markup. Bing.
Exactly. But I picked this one because obviously she has millions of pregnancy pictures because she's been pregnant a whole lot.
Is she pregnant here?
Yes. She is full on about 7 months pregnant. But her skin
From
just
here
looks
up,
glowy.
you can't tell.
Yeah, that's the thing. Her face. I think she looks better as a pregnant woman. Every picture I see her in as a pregnant lady, she has the pregnancy glow in ways I ain't ever seen before. So she was working it. She had very little makeup on. She didn't have any jewelry on. Hair's pulled back, and she's wearing her.
Perfect.
How many kids does she have?
Is it 5 now or 4?
Not 4.
4 or 5.
A little seal baby.
She's like my cousin. I lost track. We used to be like, what? Tell you having a baby? Oh.
All right.
Is this the same one as last year?
For real? Wait, there's another one? Oh, that one's 5?
Been there.
Crap. Anyway, so she looks beautiful. She's the host of Project Runway. We had to include her because she's my favorite pregnant lady for fashion altogether.
That dress is too dad.
And the dress is amazing. They were at the Met.
Oh my
ball.
gosh.
I think that was last year or maybe the year before.
BEAUT.
But I'm kind of jealous. I mean, I feel like I don't even look that hot when I'm not pregnant. Even when I try.
You stop it. You beautiful girl. Don't be so
Heidi
modest.
I want to be like Heidi. I'm going to be the pregnant lady in 6-inch heels.
Start peeling your skin.
I'm not peeling my skin.
Team brunette, honey.
Perfect, damn it. It's going to stay just like this.
Yeah.
At least for another 10 years. Anyway, so that is our Hot Chick of the Week segment.
Yeah.
For the Pregos ladies. So now we're going to move it along and we're going to talk about our Where Are They Now segment.
Yeah.
Where we discuss Project Runway alums from the past that are doing things now.
Yeah.
Or not doing things because a lot of them
fell off.
A lot of them fell off. And it's actually a challenge every week for me to find because I try to profile 2 people every week, like who I'm going to do and what's going on with you. And this week we have our first guy that we're going to talk about is Jeff Sibilia. Do you guys remember him?
Yes.
Oh,
he was
yes,
actually
I do.
one of my favorites.
He was
love his
super
design.
rocker.
And he's hot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's hot.
I like him. His attitude,
girl,
that
you're
personality.
confusing me. She's in love with Olivier, and now she thinks he's hot. She likes Olivier.
I don't have a type. I'm like a personality person.
She's confused.
You just like Olivier because you want to wear tutus with him together. He would be
That's
somebody.
what she
He
said.
would be somebody that would be like, I'll wear a tutu with you.
I'll wear a
boo."
tutu. I'll wear pink. You wear black.
We could choose them for each other.
Oh my god!
But then we
It's
could
too
never be
much.
together because that wouldn't.
It would be
right.
not sexy.
You'd be
Do you
cheating
wanna
on me
rip
with
his
his tutu
off? Be like,
exactly.
Can
I'm
I
like,
wear the
wait,
tutu?
wait.
I'm so hot.
I
I'm
gotta-
so hot.
I gotta
Take your
stop it
tutu
out
off.
right
This is
now. It's
too
not gonna work.
much. Oh my gosh.
But
Don't call us.
Anyhow, so we have Jeffrey Sibilia. He was the winner from season 3, I believe.
He was
Where
in
are my notes?
the beginning of time.
Yes, he was the winner from season 3. And apparently he's kind of been back and forth trying to get something going. He was like a head designer of a line out in LA for a while, and it kind of just wasn't catching on.
Wow.
But he has made a foray into a new area of the fashion world, and he's developed a new line called La Miniatura for little boys. So he's got little rocker boy kids,
oh
fashion.
my gosh.
I thought it was cute, and I laughed because I was like, "Oh, this is so Jonah."
I love the green.
So they are cute little boys, and they're cute little boy fashions. And I don't know where you can get it, but apparently it has launched. So Google it.
How are kids supposed
Miniatura.
to? Little boys are supposed to be like, "Yo, Daddy, I want the La Miniatura."
La Miniatura. La Miniatura. For the little, it's a purely punk rock collection that is actually strictly for little dudes. Is the comment from the fashion editor. Look at the little boy.
Dude, he's a model. Watch out, America.
Look at my flow, because I got to go it out.
Heidi Klum gonna snatch you up.
Justin Bieber hair.
Oh my gosh, the
I was
Bieber
like, that
fever.
is a Bieber kid, but he's cute. Anyway, so
They
I
kinda
thought
look
that
the
was
same
kind of
age
cool.
too.
Kids' lines are fun. That is funny. They're definitely the same height.
About.
So they could be the same age. That's funny. Bieber could be like modeling that stuff. Yeah.
That
Even
could be
though I'm
Bieber's
not a fan of
cousin.
Bieber's fashion. Like, I like
the same
skinny
thing
jeans,
all the
but I
time.
He
don't
does
want to
that
see your crotch. Like,
Cali
same thing
bro
all the time.
by the beach thing a
but
little
then he
too much.
thinks
Then he
he's
switches
sort
up,
of hood.
does hip hop,
so
and
it's
I'm
like, what is going on?
He's
That's
figuring
just
it out.
That's just the bling.
I just want the pants. Like, I don't mind the
Trying to
skinny
figure out
leg
who he
pants,
is.
but I would like for the seat of your pants not to be at your knees.
Heard
And I'm tired of that.
Like,
I thought we were past that.
I could deal with a little, like
You can sag
a little
a little.
print, like a little bit, but
little
not the whole
print.
crack.
I
Like,
don't
not
want to
the
see
whole
it.
crack.
I don't want to see
Little Bieber news section.
Oh God.
There's rumor that Bieber might be coming out with a mixtape.
Fuck off.
Wait, he
I'm
doesn't
so
even know
sorry.
what a mixtape is. That's not from his
I mean, a
generation.
mixtape
wish-
what? What
I
does that
wish-
mean?
nope,
Of his
nope,
collection?
nope.
Of his
I wish
collection?
I could remember who said it, but someone gave him a compliment and told him he has a really nice flow.
Oh, I totally saw that coming.
And him and Chris Brown are in the works.
Stop
Brown.
it right meow.
Time
He's gonna
out.
be Selena.
Oh.
Time out.
Keep away from your girl,
Time out.
Bieber. Keep away from your
Bieber.
girl.
I ain't mad at Chris Brown, okay? Let me make that up front. Well, yes, I am. But what I'm saying is I'm not mad that he's trying to
You're not mad
continue
at his
to work.
Yeah,
I'm not mad that he's trying to continue to work.
I'm not mad at his
Because he's
work.
come out with some good stuff. Like, Deuces is my jam. I'm like,
Deuces.
like I'll sing that all day.
Great musically, but he's
But
still acting a fool.
You are the
Still acting a
biggest
fool.
idiot. Like, I don't know how to say that. How many times you are so talented and such a freaking idiot. And whoever works for you is also a flippin' idiot. So Justin Bieber, I would stay the hell away from him for that reason alone.
Yes.
Let's just all tip our
Which
ABTV
sucks.
glasses for
Toss
Chris.
one out for a dumb mofo.
Yeah.
And I want to say the real word because it is so sad that you got that much going on and you are that stupid.
I mean, do you remember? Let me talk to you. I was like, yeah, this guy's the business. And then you turn around and hit.
It's like,
And then you
cool.
punch a
You
window.
messed it up, all right? You messed up. Not that
And
we're trying
then
to
you
talk about
punch-
him beating down Rihanna, whatever. You messed up. Shut the fuck up.
And several times,
Shut
too.
up.
Like, he's
You
always
must
on
say it's a
TMZ,
smart
acting up.
It's a very smart move. Let me go to who's up there. Let me collaborate with him. Let me try and get in there because if Bieber
Get my
likes,
name back.
if
Well, he is
Bieber-
on that Busta
yeah,
song,
if
too.
Bieber
I mean,
likes
he is
me,
tight.
everyone will
Yo,
love
the
me.
Busta song is so
It is so
hot.
legit. So legit.
But why? Why, Chris? We want to love you all the way around.
Exactly.
And you keep making it impossible because you keep saying dumb shit all the time. Where's your mama?
Punching out windows at interviews.
He yelled at Mama too. Mama's no longer
I
there.
can't.
Mama's no longer there.
It just stresses me out so much. Like, I can't even talk. Like, it sucks. 'Cause I'm
Dude.
like, dang it.
He's on a whole different level.
It's hard enough to get to where you at. How you gonna keep fucking it? And I'm trying not to say
We
it.
gotta
the
get him in
F
some
word. Like, but there's no
classes.
other word. Like, you need something. You
Well,
need Jesus.
Part of me feels
Find
like
him.
they're trying to make him. I felt like
Harder.
Bad
they were
boy.
trying to make him into this Michael Jackson. Feel me out on this because I'm huge with music and marketing. They were trying to go towards this Michael Jackson phase with him, and it semi-worked. But then he had the whole Rihanna situation. So then they tried to tie in a Bobby Brown phase. So right now
Just
we're
hit all
working with
Hollywood.
right now we're working with a Bobby Brown, Michael Jackson type phase, and they're just trying to figure out where he's with. So smart move on his team to throw him with Justin Bieber because
Right.
it'll get all the little white girls, all the
Right.
little kids like, oh my god,
oh my God, Justin Bieber.
All the Nickelodeon fans.
I don't know.
Well,
I
no,
mean,
here's
Smarter
the
hits
thing.
people, but I'm surprised Justin's people will go for it right now.
Well, but here's the thing about
even though Justin's trying to get street cred, so to speak, now.
Exactly.
I'll put him with Chris Brown.
I'm still surprised because that's not his fan base.
Right.
Like they'd be like, oh my God, that's the boy that smacked Rihanna, and we love Rihanna.
Yeah, but look at Lil Wayne's career. Being good is being good with everything in
Lil
every
Wayne
genre.
is a hot.
But the thing is,
You can't.
Usher, all these people who Justin Bieber's been tied to they're too old for him.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Brown's he's older, but
He's like the
thing
senior,
about celebrity
Bieber's the junior.
is they always want to appeal to the little kids. That's why Britney Spears, she's marketing to children with her music right now, with the jumping up and down, the Jersey Shore. They're trying to get the younger market, and that's the fact where Chris Brown working with Justin Bieber is going to get younger fans right now.
Maybe they don't know he beat Rihanna.
Britney just gave Pauly D a lap dance.
Is that where we going?
In Vegas. Like,
And every 14 through
oh my
45-year-old wants to do the same.
No.
But anyways, back to fashion.
Isabel wants to give Pauly
Which
D
we'll be
a
talking
lap
more.
dance.
We'll be talking more Pauly D and Britney August 28th. For
Oh,
the
yes.
VMA Awards.
For the what?
We'll be covering the
MTV.
VMA.
Oh my
Video
God.
Music Awards.
Which we'll be giving a tribute to Britney.
We will be
Oh,
here.
I bet you will.
We will be here. Nonetheless, that is a shocking announcement. Bieber's gonna be a rapper.
And Chris Brown, you are not the biggest locker out there. Just saying. Putting it out there.
I mean, I was like, who is that?
She's the other
she
weird
is
one.
our second person of Where Are They Now? It's Leanne Marshall. The reason she got to come up this week was because I was watching reruns of Runway, and I was like, I remember that girl.
Yeah.
And I was like,
oh,
what is she doing? Now, she made some wavy stuff that was kind of cool.
It was awesome.
It was kind of nice. And she won that season.
And it was
which
so
was
natural.
Season 5, even though I was in love
Organic.
with Coteau that season. Like, she definitely did her thing.
Of course.
But not that I'm racial, but she was African. Anyway, so Leanne made these like wavy fabrics. I'm stupid. I'm scared. I mean, but she was like African, and she had all her like African inspired stuff, and the colors all bright and vibrant. I was like, you need to win because you just,
Represent.
Africa's on the runway.
Yeah.
Black people get excited about Africa, even though they don't like us over there either. Anyway, Leanne Marshall won that season 5 with her flowy fabrics, and apparently she has been personally selected to work with Miss Paula Abdul in her like new stint with X Factor and Fashion Whatever, and bringing Paula on the come up. I'm sorry, I think this dress is
Paula
fly.
looks good.
I was like, that's kind of hot. And I didn't get
That dress is awesome.
So she's her private, like she's making a private collection for Paula right now or something.
It's just
to
Paula
use
I'm
in-
worried
it's-
about.
I mean, everybody worried about Paula, but hell, Paula getting paid and she booed up with Simon, so
Get
she's
that
doing all
resume.
right. In fact, she's doing better than I am right now.
Heard
so
that?
Simon, can you?
Hit
You
a
know,
girl
You
up.
might want to give him the number out again.
You know what I'm saying? So
818.
she's
Just kidding.
working. 404.
Gonna come by, snatch a girl out.
Holla at you. You can call the AfterBuzz Studio. Anyway,
I'm just wondering.
We are just completely goofing off, and I'm sure everybody's like, what the hell are y'all talking about? Nothing. Paula Abdul looks great. She's got a whole collection going out for Paula, and she's got like a website. Well, not a website, like a blog like everybody else. But like she got some cool stuff on there. Like I was like, oh, okay, you're doing all right. She has a wedding dress. Like I kind of was like, oh, if I got married, I would wear your shit. So,
Or you could just wear it because it's a Monday.
Right.
I
Just wear it to a
wanted you
wedding.
bad. I'm through with this. Let's move on. Anyway, she looks good. She's wearing hot pink, and I like hot pink, and hot pink is great. And
Hot pink
go
is
Leanne
great.
Marshall for keeping
on
the dream
with the
alive.
keep on.
With the straight piece.
Keeping the dream alive with the waves and the fabrics and stuff.
Ooh, wait.
So it's time. for Creepy Halloween music.
I'm gonna be beamed up right now.
All right. Press your button.
Here we go. Oh, I can't do it with the chair. My boots. Okay.
So predictions this week. I mean, every week we kind of do the same thing. I kind of like go around the table and see where everybody stands on their top 3. But first, we'll start with who you think will be kicked off next week. So
I think Sleepy Eyes is gonna go. Celia,
olive oil.
I think she's done. But I don't think it's gonna be because they want to get rid of her. I just think she's finally just gonna say, I'm
gonna
out.
collapse and be
I'm
like,
out.
"I'm
My lover's gone. There's no one there at night.
I'm heartbroken.
No reason to live.
I'm
No one can
heartbroken.
help me see in the middle of the night. So I think she's just gonna go.
It's always sleepy. I'm like,
Your
open
face is
your
like-
eyes.
girl some coffee. Dad.
For real, Trick, take some speed or something. Who you got, Christina?
Becky or Bryce. One of the B's.
Becky or Bryce.
Bryce has been hanging on since like the season began by a thread.
By an
ill-stitched thread.
An ill-stitched thread. And funny you say that because I think I'm going to have to agree with you, darling. I think Bryce will fail again.
That's so sad. We're like,
he failed this week.
Know you're going to fail again. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
He failed this week, but he just wasn't a catastrophe. There are enough catastrophes under him to keep him safe. But he probably would have been number 4 if they had to pick 4 of the worst.
I don't know how they're slipping through the cracks because Cecilia is actually a great designer.
Well, that's why I'm not picking Cecilia, even though she is tired and sleepy as hell. Like, she can pull off some good stuff when she has energy.
I don't think they will kick her off.
But she might have lost her
stamina.
stamina.
I'm done.
She might have lost her stamina. I don't know.
She's heartbroken.
But I think I'm going to stick with Bryce, even though I've been wishing for Becky since
know.
episode 1. But I still think she's so mediocre. Like, she's still in the middle. There's still too many people.
Now.
She's coasting, but she'll fall out of the running soon. Anyhow. Okay, so who are your picks still for top 3?
I'm going to go with Victor, Kimberly, and Anya. I like Anya, but I feel like she's doing a lot of things that's been done before. So it's just, I like her a lot. But it's just kind of like, okay, you've won before. And I'm not saying her specifically, but other designers. So I would like to see Victor there.
Who you got?
Just mentioning what you said about Anya doing what previous designers have done before, like lied to the panel about somebody doing your work for you and helping you out.
That was so painfully obvious. Well, I
think it's gonna come out eventually, but I think she's a great designer.
But she still designed it. Like,
who was
she
the guy? Remember the guy? And I'm sure. I think it was Christian. Maybe I'm confusing him. When they brought those sparkling shorts, and he's like, I just know how to sew that great. And they were like, no, you bought them.
Oh, I remember, but I don't remember who
I know
it
what
was.
you're talking about. I don't remember who that was though.
And I feel like that came back after.
Yeah,
it just kept
who
coming
the
back.
heck? We have to look that up. I'm right. Sparkling short.
The guy that we just had up here, the tattooed neck. What's his name again?
That was Jeff.
Even like when he went on vacation, then comes back for the finale on his season, they're like,
right? Did you really
spent too much money here? Have you done all this yourself? Did you hire somebody?
Yeah.
Anyhow,
he had all the zippers.
I think Anya's a great designer.
Yeah,
she
just
got
can't sew. She just can't sew.
But I think these challenges get drastically difficult along the way.
And come on, what designer really sews themselves? They really
that's
don't.
What,
they usually
yeah.
have
I mean,
that's why Heidi let her.
This is what I want. This is what I want.
But then most of them, I think, had the training.
Something right.
But I also say Kim definitely making it to the top, and Olivier. Bert, I hope you go home soon.
So who are your picks? Kim, Olivier, and who?
Kim, Olivier, and I guess Anya for now.
I'm trying to keep track. Hold on. And you said Anya, Victor,
Kim.
Okay. I'm going to stick with my team, even though it still hurts me because I was so disappointed in somebody's performance this week.
Who will remain nameless?
Anthony, you
I know.
are effing up, buddy. That was a hot, raggedy... There's no vocabulary word for that.
Was he safe this week? Who had the immunity?
He was safe.
That asshole. Like, dude, come on. That's your opportunity to, like, live it up.
Wait, did they get immunity? I don't think they got immunity because they were in a team, right? No. Oh, Lauren, the white girl.
The
blonde.
She needed it.
It wasn't that bad. It was just a holiday dress. It was a cocktail holiday.
That was a holiday dress made for herself.
Okay. Well, my team remains Anthony, even though he disappointed me, Olivier, and Anya. Even though I think Anya's going to get in trouble not being able to sew. But I think creatively she's better than most of those people. But I think she might get caught up.
Hallelujah. I agree.
But that's going to do it for episode 4, season 9 of Project Runway. Thank you, ladies, for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you guys for joining us. And we will see you next week.
Yeah.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.